I've always been interested in psychology. First, I thought it was literature, but I realized that no, it's actually an interest in people. So I went back to university and studied psychology when my daughter was a year old. And somehow that wasn't enough for me. And I heard when I was teaching at UCT, I was teaching communications at UCT because I've got a background in communications, and I was teaching BCom and B business science students corporate communication skills. And I heard that they were offering this course on life coaching at the Graduate School of Business at UCT. So I went off to the Centre for Coaching and took about, I think, 2.5 years part-time. And in 2010, I qualified as an integral coach. And the qualification is through both the Centre for Coaching at the Graduate School of Business and New Ventures West in San Francisco, and qualified as an integral coach. And I've been doing that ever since. I became interested in hypnotherapy when I went through a period of stress in my own life and became horribly depressed. And I wasn't able, with my skills, to cope with my depression, and went to a hypnotherapist. And I was absolutely blown away by the modality. And I thought to myself, wow, if this is what it can do for me, I really need to add this to my skill set to offer to my own clients. And it meshes very, very well with integral coaching. So if I look at what the two modalities have in common, both hypnotherapy and integral coaching are extremely client-centered. We're taught as coaches, integral coaches, that my lens is not the same as your lens. And I cannot assume that the way I view the world is your way of viewing the world. So I need to take myself out of the way and be completely client-centered. And this brand of hypnotherapy is that as well. The client is important, and we start with where the client is and move from there. So coaching is quite cerebral. The way it works is it works with Socratic questioning, deep questioning, that requires the client to really think in ways that they haven't thought before. And this can sometimes split open their whole world into a new way of being, a new way of thought. And this can generalize into all aspects of their life. But it's nevertheless a very cerebral process. Whereas, of course, hypnotherapy bypasses that cerebral mind, which is only 10% of our mind. The 90% is the unconscious mind. And it goes straight in to where it really matters. And in this way, it can rewrite scripts that we've had programming us for decades, and we've not been aware of it. It's like software program running in the background that we're not aware of. And it can reprogram that software program so that instead of working against us, it works for us. So basically, it's taking it's coming into where the client is at the moment, looking at what is not serving the client, looking to see what the client wants, and shifting the not wanted to the wanted. And so the one fundamental difference between coaching and hypnosis is coaching holds the client's hand beyond the process. So once the client has had their aha moment, the coach then sets practical steps forward to entrench a new way of being for the client, taking them forward into their new desired future. And I see hypnosis and coaching working very well together because some people are afraid of hypnotherapy. They're worried about fiddling with the unconscious mind, and I get that. I understand, because it's so profound and there's so many myths abounding in popular culture about what hypnosis is, and it's very often not that, but I get that people sometimes worry about that. And if you're that kind of person, come for coaching. I can take you through and blast through your resistance with that and hold your hand into your new future as you implement the practical steps. But that takes time. And we can, instead of doing that, just use hypnotherapy, which is very quick and turbocharges everything. Or else the third alternative is to do some combination of both, where we have the deep conversation, we go into turbocharging change through hypnosis, and then I hold your hand as you go forward into your new desired reality with your practical steps forward. Yeah.